Okay, look, there's obviously something going on with Donald Trump's health. There is now bruising on both of his hands. Take a look at this video that was posted yesterday that accidentally shows the bruising. Okay, so here you have the bruise on the one hand, which is...
He's the kind of guy that would say, hey baby, let's get away, let's go someplace, huh, where I don't care.
Hey, what's up, you guys? This is WD3. This is your Hill Report news break. I'm trying to calm down because you can't wake up early in the morning and try to see what's going on in the news, and you turn on TikTok and you see a serious looking news platform, and the lady says, Kankles McTaco Tits. And you know exactly who she's talking about without her even saying the name. Then she says Kanks for short. Okay. I shouldn't be too so familiar with exactly who Kankles McTaco Tits is without them associating a name with who they're talking about and say, yeah, well, of course they're talking about President Donald Trump. Everybody's talking about President Donald Trump, whether they're saying that his hardline push for totalitarianism, authoritarian rule. Some even call it simple dictatorship. They're saying that this is due so rapidly to his equally rapid health decline. Some are saying they are attributing their evidence of his health decline to the bruising on the back of his hand. They're saying that he is definitely shaking hands way too much. They grabbing him like, come here, Donald. He's known to grab people and pull them close to him, right? He's known to do that and show his strength. So maybe when he does that, he's accidentally grabbing the back of his own hand and pulling it and is rubbing it. Because some people right now, Secret Service is watching for sandpaper on the back of people's hands. They're trying to sabotage Donald Trump's presidency with sandpaper when they shake his hand. So you got to watch out for that in the crowd. It's strictly waves, strictly shuffles from now on. Don't touch them because that there is flesh eating. You also got Kankles. That's the first nickname. McTaco Tits because he's eating a lot of fried foods is what they're saying. I don't know what Donald Trump is eating. It's not my concern. But the Kankles, I've seen that in pictures. I haven't seen any type of event live where I'm like, oh yeah, look at that. I'm seeing it all on TikTok. So it does look like he's wearing damn footloose leotards like Olivia Newton-John, but I thought that was the new style. But apparently he has swollen ankles, terrible stuff, especially this time of the summer, and you got to wear all those layers, but apparently those aren't layers, those are ankles. Watch more videos because I'm no doctor, I don't know anything. I'm praying that anyone who has health issues around the world, that they get well. Not my concern. Wow. This is serious. Even JD Vance is chiming in, so you know it's serious. That guy's only the vice president, Key Bono. He stands to gain. Anyway, check out these videos. On the other side, we'll get back and react to those clips.
Kankles McTaco Tits, the convicted felon, president of the United States, health is in rapid decline. There is a massive cover-up going on at the White House regarding this, but the right wing is starting to figure it out. And Alex Jones, the conspiracy theorist, absolute abject piece of shit, is starting to get to the bottom of it. Kylie, pop up this headline. We have a crisis. Alex Jones warns that Trump is headed for health collapse, a health collapse. Kylie, now play the clip.
Because you can see him declining faster and faster. It's not super bad yet. But unlike Biden, that was completely shot and had all these brain surgeries and the rest of it, Trump has got great genetics. He's tough. And if he takes care of himself, he can make it through these years and then after. But if he doesn't, he's going to have, I predict Trump is going to have some type of collapse within the next 12 months at the current trajectory. I'm not saying he's going to.
All right. Deep in the heart of MAGA, he's giving Kanks, who I'm going to refer to him as instead of Kankles McTaco Tits for expediency and efficiency. He's giving Kanks 12 months to live. Alex Jones.
Well, here's the thing. He says a couple things that are just really odd. It's not that bad yet. Alex, it's terrible. His ankles are as big as my head. He's got bruises on his palm from what I think they're giving him IVs. And then he says he has great genes. Let's not forget his father died of dementia and Alzheimer's. This man's genes tell us exactly where he's headed, in my opinion, and I'm not a doctor.
This is just the fluffery that has to go on the right wing. He's calling out. It's clear that Trump has massive health decline, not only cognitive, but like his health. But in order to say something, he also has to throw in flattery. Oh my God, he has great genes. He's a stud. He doesn't have a teeny weeny. I don't care what South Park says. So they always have to throw in that pornographic fluffery to make sure they keep the MAGA base hard. All right. Next up, you guys, Kanks is actively hiding the Kankles. The Daily Beast is reporting Donald Trump lashed out at MSNBC after the network suggested the 79-year-old president is taking steps to hide his Kankles from public view. Let's review. You don't see him sitting at the fireplace anymore, flanked with a world leader. Now he's sitting behind the Oval. When Zelensky came, he would normally have had Zelensky in the chair like he did when they bullied him. But then they were all at a round table to where the Kankles were hidden. He is actively hiding the Kankles. Kanks is hiding his Kanks.
Here's the thing. I agree with you 100%, but the fact that I absolutely positively know it's true is because he's going bananas about it. And when something triggers him and he gets defensive, that's when he goes bananas.
Yeah. And I think, his health decline, when you combine it with, he has these moments where he's like, I'm trying to get into heaven. People say I'm not doing well. Well, who are these people? The doctors.
Right.
The doctors are probably saying, look, we're trying to give you blood thinners. I don't know. I'm not a physician, but we're trying to treat this. All the blood's still down in the Kankles. And then he gets online. He gets online chronically. He's chronically online. So he sees all of the memes. And then there's a new one out where they show Gavin Newsom's very slim, very hot, very sculpted ankles juxtaposed to Kanks's Kankles. And that stuff just sends him into orbit because he cannot be exposed. If you just scratch the slightest bit of a narcissist surface underneath, and especially with Kanks, it's just this boiling, festering, evil insecurity that just comes lashing out. So the fact that he's going after MSNBC after they did a story on him intentionally hiding the Kankles, it's true. Okay. And then that's just the physical decline, you guys. Now I want to segue over to the mental decline. Here's Kanks talking to a radio show host, and this is yesterday, about his plans for yesterday evening. Play the audio.
I'm going to be going out tonight. I'm going to keep it a secret, but I'm going to go. You're the only one that knows. You and your lots of listeners. You have a great show. You have a very successful show, by the way, in case you haven't heard that. But I'm going to be going out tonight, I think, with the police, and with the military, of course. So we're going to do a job. The National Guard is great. They've done a fantastic job.
Okay. Here's the sitting convicted felon, Kankles McTaco Tits, calling into radio shows when we have all of these geopolitical issues. The markets are collapsing. And he's saying that he is going to go patrol the streets of Washington, D.C. with the police and the military and the National Guard. Kankles' health is in a complete death spiral. There's just no other way to put it. Yesterday, he put on 3 press conferences in the Oval. And I think, you guys, this is what I think is happening. He is so diminished.
Hey, welcome back, you guys. WD3, your Hill Report news break. We are breaking down the health of President Donald Trump. I know it sounds funny, those opponents of Donald Trump, to make fun of his health, but hey, tomorrow it may be you, right? Scripture says, don't celebrate the death of your worst enemy, because remember, we all die. That's in the book of Sirach, Ecclesiasticus, in the Apocrypha. If you don't believe me, don't celebrate the death of your enemy, because whatsoever you sow, that's what you're going to reap. You heard of that. But yeah, guys, we're breaking down the health of the president, and what I hear, even Alex Jones, the biggest supporter of Donald Trump that's ever walked the earth, he's even predicting that Donald Trump will collapse within the next 12 months. Wow. I showed you guys a video of Donald Trump's health, the previous one. That guy said that by August, we're pretty much almost through August, but hey, they're saying this thing is going down rapidly. Some will say, why would you say pray for Donald Trump? Because God's will is going to be done no matter what, right? Whether you think he should be well, or whether you think he should remain in declining health, and whether he's even in declining health, I do not know. But like I said, many are saying the ankles. And that lady, I'll be honest, I was laughing because some things are funny and some things are like irresistibly humorous. But Kankles McTaco T is probably wow. That's probably gonna stop Trump 2028 right there. Kankles McTaco T. No campaign can stand up to that type of a nickname, unless that guy just starts working out now. He goes straight hardcore, maybe hit the steroids, and next thing you know, if he gets really buffed up, then they're not going to be able to use that ankle, especially not the McTaco. So they're going to be able to not even say Kankles. It's just going to be, no, they're not going to be able to use that. So Donald Trump, if you have any advisors, any strategists, I would advise your strategist to tell you to work out right now. Start working out. Take vitamins. Start working out. This is WD3. I'm no health fitness trainer, but I'm using common sense. Start working out. It's your Hill Report news break, and we're out.